It's a little story about two little skeletons exploring the graveyard together and just coming across weird creatures. Me and the co-director, Diana, we essentially just sat down and we were like, what do we want to do? And we came up with, essentially, we wanted to do a like almost slapstick comedy, older animation looking thing. Especially, it's very inspired with like the like popular like claymations. We had a lot of preparation we had to do. We first started with the script and storyboards, and then we went on to actually making the sets and the figurines. Each set took about 2 weeks, mostly to complete, and then we had some people learn the programs for animation, and then we had them on separate days when we weren't working on the actual sets, go in and film all the storyboard bits.
So this is our bridge scene, and this one had to be remade a couple times because we couldn't figure out what to do with it exactly, but this ended up being the scene where they crossed the bridge multiple times to get to the other side, and I think it turned out really well. We originally first cut out pieces of cardboard and put them together, and then we ended up putting clay over it to make it look like rock, and then we used a toothbrush to give it texture. For the snow, we had to, because we couldn't find any more fake snow, we had to grade down a block of styrofoam. This is the outside for our next scene, which is when they go inside the cave and meet the werewolf, and they get chased outside by it. The cave is made out of paper mache. We wet a whole bunch of paper towels and newspapers with water and glue, which was not fun. And it took a couple days to dry, and then we ended up spray painting it, and then painting it, and then that's how we ended up with it. And then I would rub the rock on here, so it looked like it's dusty, so.
So this is the main crypt that was used in the film. It's basically supposed to be in the back shots of some of the scenes. This is where Dave and Gerb live, the characters. It was made out of wire and cardboard and hot glue. I did this in art class. I spray painted it and painted it within that class, and we just put it on one of the main sets.
We were working on this from September to February, and I think I started the editing process in December, I want to say. Just had to go through a bunch of footage that was there was a bunch of footage that didn't that wasn't in there that we recorded, and it just had to go through the storyboard and make sure that the clips were where the directors wanted it, and music, and just make sure everything makes sense in the story. So at the start, it was definitely very it was hard to get a flow, because I had to wait for footage to be filmed, and they were building sets, and it was at first kind of difficult to really get something going. But once it started, it was full breeze from there. It was definitely a very fun experience, and I would do it again, because this I am a freshman, so this is my first really big editing project that I did. So it was definitely a fun experience to have. This is my favorite scene. I think this is so adorable when the skeleton pushes his coffin near the other one. Oh my gosh, I love that scene. I think it is so cute. And then our quote. It's scary out there, but we have each other. I really like this quote because it's the entire time the skeletons are looking out for each other, even when there's a wolf and a banshee, and it's a nice message about friends and everything.
I genuinely thought one of the other schools were going to win, and Diana was squeezing my hand, and I was like, we're not going to win, but okay. And then they said our name, our Spooky Booze, and I was like, oh my god.
Okay, Dr. Gullett, the best of show winner in the high school division is Spooky Boo Forest High School.
We won. It was so, and then I'm just standing up on the stage and I'm like watching the thing, and it's, oh my God, it was just amazing. Yeah, it was really fun and really like just, it was a very exciting moment.